What is the issue with these third quarters that we keep coming back to
Came out flat. It's just weird, you know. Joel keeps telling me that I got to do a better job of not easing into him. Kind of just, I start the game in attack mode almost every game first quarter. He's like, you can't just ease to the third quarter. Like, you know, you kind of ease, try to pass and do it, you know. But, like, he wants me to just be aggressive third quarters and just go. Like, just go be aggressive. And that's what I think I did in the Warriors game and in the Washington game, Milwaukee game. You know, they trapped me pretty much the whole game. But, like, other than that, I got to be more aggressive, and I should have did that tonight.
How do you personally best try to maximize the next stretch of games where you've only
Rest.
2 games? Yeah.
Just rest.
Tyrese, how do you deal with the physicality that you receive? And there's oftentimes fouls aren't called. You know, guys are grabbing you, pulling at you.
Sign of respect, you know what I'm saying? They're just trying to be physical with me. You know, same thing that I would do, same thing we try to do, you know, with Luka and Austin and, you know, LeBron sometimes. So it is part of the game.
But the fouls don't get called. I mean,
you know, referees are human, so sometimes they call, sometimes they don't. You know, you got to keep playing through all those calls, man. And it's life, you know, I ain't tripping off that. I think the referees do a great job.
but did you get frustrated today with that one?
Not frustrated at all. I laughed.
You laugh? You got a check for laughing?
No, I'm saying I'm just happy. I'm smiling. Happy sometimes.
Are you guys at the point where you want a marquee win, you know, a win over, you know, a team that you know is really, really, really good to kind of validate what you guys are doing a little bit?
We just want to win, no matter who we play. You know, honestly, I don't care. I mean, that's a good team, pretty good team. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? I think they have, you know, championship aspirations. We were right there. I think we should have won the game. LeBron made shots down there, and we didn't execute a couple times. Turned the ball over one time. That hurts, but you know, happens. We'll look at the film. We'll bounce back from it.
Can you talk about the second quarter when you were on the bench and they had 3 guards out there? I think Jared had 7 points, BJ had 5. They opened up with a 16-8 run. Your teammates
Really good.
Yeah, just
really
talk
good.
about the way
really
they
good.
played.
Joel was in with that group, I think, as well. And we know what Joel brings. You know what I'm saying? Joel was out there. You know, he didn't make some of the shots they normally makes, but like he was orchestrating. You know what I'm saying? The defense was gravitating to him. He played a lot of DHOs, ball screens, and he helped those guys make plays, and those guys made shots as well.
I guess just to go back to LeBron, when you think about 23 years in the league, and he's still
Old as hell.
doing it like this. I mean, what's your thoughts when you kind of think about that?
I told him today, man, ain't nothing wrong with your foot. He ran left hand dunked it. But longevity, take care of his body, and he loves it. I think he loves the game, and for someone who I think I love the game too. You know, coming from myself, I think that all you can do is appreciate that, man. Appreciate that and cherish the moment of it. And I think the biggest sign of respect is going out there competing against him every single night and trying to make it tough on him. I think we did that for the most part.
I know you just mentioned like he's kind of a big brother to you. I mean, like, do you kind of view his 23 years in the league as maybe inspiration? Be like, yo, that's what I want to do. I want to be in the league for as long as
I don't think I want to play 23 years. I don't think so.
Okay.
You know, I don't think so. But I do look at it as inspiration, just like someone who tries his hardest to get better every single year. You know what I mean? Maybe he's maintaining now, but like he was working, and he's getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. We working out in the summertime. Like he's a Hall of Famer, maybe, you know, arguably the greatest basketball player of all times, and like he's still doing that, you know, just to get better, just for the hell of it. And that is inspiration.
You mentioned rest is obviously going to be key for you in the next couple of weeks, but just when you sort of look at what you've been able to do, the way you've performed and the minutes that you've played, like foundationally, maybe going back to some of those 5 a.m. workouts, like what has it taken to build up the conditioning, the mental fortitude to like do what you've done through these first
A lot of work.
games?
A lot of work. Like a lot of times people don't see, you know, they see me getting up or whatever, they hear about it, but like I'm in there, I'm lifting every day, I'm making sure that my conditioning and my body is right. Again, shout out to Al, he does a really good job of just writing me programs and pushing me, you know, to my max limit every single day. And just recovering, I think now is like this year, maybe a little bit last year, middle of last year, my first time really like locking in on like improving my body, doing whatever I can to, you know, have longevity in this in my career, and just go out there and perform at the highest level every single night.
Nurse talked about with some practice
Last
time
question.
coming up, if guys are healthy, being able to fine-tune some things on the offensive end. Where do you think you guys are in terms of connectedness on some of the things that you guys are looking to?
I mean, we're kind of trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? We played some games with Joe, so we kind of know what we're going to do there. played some games with Paul, without Joe. Kind of we're gonna do there. I think it's our second game with Joe and Paul. So like, it's a little difficult. Then you have the Qs and the J Max and the Trendon has a knee. I don't think he's practiced once this year or been able to like go live and practice once this year. So it's like we do have a lot of things that we can work on during this break, which is going to be really good for us. You know what I mean? And it's like Kelly's still out. We know what he brings to the table, and it's just I think this little break is going to be good for us, honestly. And we're going to figure some stuff out. You know, we had basically zero practice time with Joe and Pete, especially on the court. So I think it'll be really good for us.